Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Tonight we have two books from My Girl Thursday, both dedicated to my girl who is off on her journey out in the world, learning. So, we have Snuffle Bunny 2, A Case of Mistaken Identity by Mo Williams. And we also have When We Were Together by Claire Friedman and Jane Chapman. We're going to shuffle them up and we'll go pick one to go first. All right. Let's go with When We Were Together. Together is waking to bright summer sunshine with happy songs filling your head. It's singing the words at the top of your voice as you bounce up and down in your bed. Being together is running down hillsides so fast that you almost can't stop. Together is landing in one giant heap and catching your breath as you flop. Together is the fun that you have when it's snowing, the sleighs that you can't wait to ride. It's giggling while trying to hold up each other whenever your feet slip and slide. Being together is having a secret to share with your very best friends. It's talking and listening and laughing together and knowing your friendship won't end. Time spent together is getting all messy. It's squishy mud pies that you pat. It's squishy and squeaky and stamping them down and hearing the sound as they splat. Together is riding on Daddy's strong shoulders and feeling as tall as a tree. It's going exploring and having adventures and sharing new things that you see. Together is kicking through leaves, crisp and crunchy, and watching them swirl through the air. It's leaping in piles that come up to your knees and showering the leaves everywhere. Being together is fireside snuggles. It's magical stories you share. It's hearing the rain pitter-patter on the windows, squish squashed in your favorite chair. Together is searching in seaweedy rock pools, then catching a crab in your hand. It's squealing as waves rush over your feet and wiggling your toes in the sand. Sometimes together is just being quiet and gazing at clouds in the sky. It's seeing the shapes and the patterns they make and counting them as they float by. Together is pillow fights all round your bedroom and giggling and running to hide. It's fluffy white feathers that fly through the air so it looks like a snowing inside. Time spent together is big hugs at bedtime and being tucked in snug and tight. It's sweet dreams and moonbeams and drowsy eyes closing and sleeping safe all through the night. The end, boys and girls, of When We're Together by Claire Friedman and Jane Chapman. The back of the book says, being together is laughing and singing and sharing each bright and sunny day. It's splashing through puddles or reading together. It's special in every way. Being together makes each day special, whether playing, exploring, or just doing nothing at all. This lyrical, joyful book celebrates those times spent with family and friends that bring magic to our child's world. Nice, right? Yeah. Do you notice they're all bunny books tonight? And there's a picture there of my girl with her favorite bunny baby. She loved bunnies. And, of course, my bunny ears. Knuffle Bunny 2, A Case of Mistaken Identity by Mo Williams. One morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie really knew how to talk. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and... then I'll show Margaret, and then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Lita, and then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Tassie, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then, and talk and talk. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Snuffle Bunny someplace very special. Come on! School. Trixie couldn't wait to show Snuffle Bunny to Miss Greengrove and all her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. You hanging in there? Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Snuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. The morning did not go well. Snuffle, 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 Snuffle. The afternoon was worse. When the school bell rang, Miss Greengrove returned the Snuffle Bunnies, and the day got better. Then, before she knew it, It was time to go home. Trixie ate her dinner, devoured her dessert, brushed her teeth. Trixie's a really good girl, doing all that stuff. And tried to escape the mommy and daddy robots from planet Snurp. At 1:30 bedtime, Trixie was tucked in, ready for sleep. But a few hours later, Trixie realized something. Oh. Trixie marched into her mommy and daddy's room and said, "That is not my bunny." Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" Trixie's daddy went to the phone. Before he even made it down the stairs, "Bring, bring," the phone rang. "We have your bunny," said a man's voice on the other end. "We have your bunny," said a man's voice on the other end. "We have yours," replied Trixie's daddy. Arrangements were made. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Trixie did not want to be late. Neither did Sonia. There was an exchange, and the Snuffle Bunnies were back where they belonged. "I was so worried about my bunny," said Sonia. "So was I," Trixie replied. Then they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back," at the exact same time. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. Epilogue. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed to school. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. "Do you want to play with my Snuffle Bunny?" "Sure. Do you want to play with mine?" The end, boys and girls, of Snuffle Bunny 2, A Case of Mistaken Identity by Mo Williams. Boys and girls, I chose these bunny books because I think I mentioned to you that my daughter had a bunny. And that bunny's name was Baby, and she loved this bunny. I know exactly what Trixie's dad was going through, because this bunny went everywhere with us. This bunny fell into the subway when we were in the city, and a man jumped down and got this bunny out of the subway track, practically risking his life getting hit by a train, even though there was no train coming. But I guess he was a dad or a caring person, and he realized just how important this is. We've had to go back home because we were on our way someplace and we forgot Baby. Baby was an intricate part of our family. And one day, Baby just disappeared. We still don't know what happened to Baby. But he was my daughter's absolute favorite, that bunny. And he brought her a lot of joy. And this is one of the pictures that we took of her holding him. And you can see the joy in her face. Look. Do you see the joy in her face with her holding her baby bunny? I hope there's not too much glare there. That's her baby bunny that she loves so much. He was very precious to us. This is one that was given to me for Easter that I have. He's a really soft one. And this is actually my Easter basket that I put all my little treats in. So, bunnies are very, very special in our house. And that is why on my Girl Day, we are celebrating bunnies because of my second child, Baby. I would love to, I have to call him my second child because he was a huge member of our family and he was like my daughter's sibling if she ever had a sibling. So a special shout out to Bunny wherever he is. He made my daughter very, very happy. And also Snuffle Bunny too and We Were Together were chosen because they were bunny books, and we're celebrating my girl, talking about my girl. Sorry you had to suffer through that, but hey, what are you gonna do? So special shout out to my girl. Just want to say, Jade, you know mommy loves you, and I know that you're out there living your best life in that big world and in that sea of people just finding your way, and I am extremely proud of you, and you should always remember that. And I'll see you soon. Bye. My girl, talking about